Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Digging in, Mike Trout.
Tonight for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The pitch. That clips the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. Here's Riley Green. Off the mark there. 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got it by him. 4 to go. And now it's Christian Walker. This to third. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And now for the Twins, Luke Raley.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Trout going back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Lou Gehrig in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Strike 2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Top of the second, and here is Luis Rengifo. Reagan's back to work.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right
now. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he can't make the play.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Nobody out, runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air, center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And next for L.A., Wenzel Perez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Rengifo leads off first with 1 away.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rengifo rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Bounce to third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Throws to first in time.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And the batter is George Springer. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Tied up here in the early going. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at target field. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Olsen, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-1 now. Good eye in that spot. Neto. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Lars Nootbaar, the next twin up to hit. Hit out into center field, and that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Number 11 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Neto. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The pitch. That one drifts inside.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Mike Trout getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That to right. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Riley Green will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Out, space is empty. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And here it comes. Up the middle, Massey. Throws to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And a pitch. Robinson rips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. And
That's
where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And Witt is out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Righty delivers. He's got it, and the inning is over. Start of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
A wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Late with the swing there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Jackie Robinson digs in now.
That's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one hit to right. Garrett takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Wenzel Perez. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in Minnesota. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air, left field. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pickoff throw. Tries to get back and save. That one inside. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. With the go-ahead run at the plate, we're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right side, Springer racing after it. Calls it in, 2 away. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. And he's already singled in this game. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Out to short, Witt. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's George Springer.
Yeah, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 14.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-2. That's down and in. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And now batting, Mike Trout. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by.
Springer on the run. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swings through him for the K. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, number 11. And a pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Springer racing after it. And there's one down. Michael Massey, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Michael Massey.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throw comes into second. Save.
Oh, he's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rayler in the box now. Takes strike 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, and he's safe at first.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be good at that double play, though. That would strand him in any inning.
Witt at the plate now, and that's inside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Kicks and fires. Rocking it out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning. Back at Target Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for the Angels, Riley Green. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Christian Walker now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. The new pitcher in the game, Andres Munoz. He's into the game with the bases empty. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Gonna count 1-2. And misses inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Lou Gehrig. Olsen back to work. And he grounds one back up the middle. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Salvador Perez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That misses. Ball 2.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that is Springer. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next for Minnesota, Vinny Pasquantino. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind and the pitch.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Wouldn't chase that time.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hauls it in to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jackie Robinson. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. And that one is inside, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. So now the DH spot, Wenzel Perez.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
1 out, bases empty. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3.
3 strikes.
And there's ball 4. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he was late.
There was a high velocity fastball in.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Oh, the throw is wild.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-1. Back to the top of the lineup, Mike Trout, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And it's strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second, and it bangs up against the wall. Oh, he throws it away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Gabe Spire gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Massey right there to make the grab. And that is that. And now for the Twins, Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
1-1 now. Broken bat, roller to first. The tag, and he's out.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Jesse Winker. Runner on first with 1 down for him. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Robinson. There's one. The double play ends it right here. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.
Our final
Talk
line
to you
score
soon.
tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.
Okay, all set to go. And now for the Twins, Luke Raley.
20, Luke Raley.
The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is going to go. He wastes no time on this one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. to the right side. And that one handled. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for Minnesota, Lou Gehrig.
The right fielder, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Left field. 2 down. Now here is Lars
The
Nootbaar.
designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
Green going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now here is Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Just missed. Miller, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
No left field.
Here's Riley Green.
Green.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. There's the swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The 2-1.
Oh, 3-1.
Smoke from the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. Back here in Detroit, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. Rodriguez out on the play. One down. Vinny Pasquantino, the next twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, went around. 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Robinson tosses to first, and they got him. And next for Minnesota. Michael Massey. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Jackie Robinson. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's the 2-2. That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The Halos down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Nitto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a count 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Gets 2 and on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Runner at third. 2 away. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Comerica Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and now number 11.
Garcia.
Manning back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1. Springer on the move. one up on down. So up next, Luke Raley. He's already homered here in this one. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Long run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Green on the run. And there are two down. And now for the Twins, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And there's a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man on second, two down. Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 3-0. So two down. Cal Raleigh, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 outs. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Trout ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And the right-hander back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he deals. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Riley Green, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Raley makes the grab. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Walker.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. On to the fourth, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Manning back to work. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. Rodriguez out of the play. And there's one down. So up next for Minnesota, Vinny Pasquantino. Not even close there. And that's ball one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's a hit.
Up next for the Twins.
And next for Minnesota, Michael Massey. That's inside. Man at first, one away. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Number 11 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Luke.
Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in. A second scores as well. They've cleared the bases. And he's there at third with a triple.
How about that? Clears the bases. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
On a line, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good. Balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's a big power threat. Luke Eric.
No,
missed. Trout on his horse. 2 away now. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2.
Cal Raleigh.
And it's fouled away.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom 4, down the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
The third baseman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, throws the first, not in time. He's safe. Man at first. Jackie Robinson will hit next.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Rengifo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's to third, and that's just foul. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and misses, and there's one down. So now here's the DH, Wenzel Perez. In the air, left field. Rayleigh calls it in, and there's two away. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And a swing and a miss there. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And we're back, ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the Twins DH, Lars Nootbaar. As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. Pinch hitter coming on, Salvador. Deal one. And a foul ball. The pitch. Green raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Makes the grab, two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 16. Hunter Renfroe.
Green drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's George Springer to start it off.
The right fielder, George Springer.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
One strike.
One down, base is empty.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The center fielder,
so the lineup flips over. Here's Trout. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ground ball right side. Robinson gets it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the third baseman,
Michael Garcia.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Springer there makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Raley, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Dairon Blanco. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 44.
And there's the strike. And strike 2. And here it comes. High fly ball, shallow right field. Springer drifts towards it, corrals it, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, Riley Green. Angel Serpa takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
That's towards center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's 7-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate for a 4-0. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenging with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And next for L.A., Jackie Robinson. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Trent Thornton taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur. Wenzel Perez digs in now. Wouldn't chase that time.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn too, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get fair ball.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the
fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Springer at the plate now as he chases after that one. And a swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Joyce, a righty that throws with power. 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that one pulled foul. Righty delivers, and they'll do it again. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Robinson makes the catch. 1 away. And now for the Twins, Lou Gehrig.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. And they add on. It's 8-1. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Slider misses outside. Slice down the right side. Walker brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And a pitch. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Rodriguez pulls that one down, and a quick out number 1. Back to the top of the Angels lineup, and next for the Angels, Mike Trout. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout. Miller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.